Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and this subscriber sent the donation, so thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. So this one says, hey, Locario, huge fan of your work. Can you please do a video on MGTOW, men going their own way? What are your perceptions on this way of thinking, pros and cons, etc., and your personal advice? All right. So I did a video a while ago, and I think I titled it, "What's the point of calling yourself MGTOW?" And, you know, a lot of MGTOW dudes got mad at the video and shit. And in this video, you know, this is just really my thoughts on it, what I think about it. I'm not saying it's, you know, good or bad. You know, you guys got to do what you want to do. You understand? Because I don't see it as a good or bad thing. I just see it as, if this is, you know, how you want to identify yourself, then do you, right? But see, you know, what I was talking about even in the other video is I just still don't see what the point is. Because, you know, when we talk about men going their own way, right, you're basically just talking about a man, because a man is supposed to be going his own way. He's supposed to be doing his own thing, right? So I just don't see the point of even the, you know, identifying yourself as a MGTOW if, you know, you're supposed to technically be a MGTOW if you're a man. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're saying I'm a man going my own way. It's kind of like it's like someone saying, you know, babies crying and pooping. It's like, do I need to explain it like that, or can I just say a baby? Because babies do cry and poop, so can I just say a baby? Or that's like me saying basketball players throwing balls in hoops. Why don't I just say a basketball player? Why do I have to describe what this basketball player is doing when the basketball player is doing what a basketball player does? It's like me saying women giving birth to children. I mean, why do I have to explain it? Because women give birth to children. I could just say that's a woman. Doctors curing patients who are sick. Really? I mean, can't I just say a doctor? So men going their own way. Can't I just say a man? You understand? So that's just, you know, I mean, that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't see the point still, right? Now, when we talk more about the philosophy, I guess, of it, you know, a lot of MGTOWs, they say that, you know, it's about a man, you know, owning his own importance and not going to the standards of society, and, you know, and men's rights and all this other stuff. But when we get down to the nitty gritty of it, most of it is really about their response to women and how their, I guess, role in society has to do with their, you know, their like connection to women. So you have a lot of MGTOWs out there who will say, you know, I'm not fucking with no chicks. Fuck these girls. I'm good. I ain't fucking with them. I'm MGTOW and all this other stuff. So you got a lot of dudes out there who are MGTOW and say they're MGTOW just because they don't want to have to dealing with women. So it's sort of like a safe thing. It's sort of like a, you know, I can join this group or identify with this so I don't have to bother to deal with women, right? And I can just say I'm MGTOW. It's kind of like, I remember, you know, I remember my brother, you know, like, this is years ago. He was saying that he was celibate, right? But he wasn't really celibate. He was only saying he was celibate because he wasn't getting no ass. You understand what I'm saying? He'll probably never admit that, but that's really what it was. But saying you're celibate makes it to where you don't have to, like, sort of, you know, own up to the truth, which is you're not getting no ass. So if you say you're celibate, that's the reason why I'm not getting any ass, because I'm celibate. No, you're not getting any ass because you're not really applying yourself in the game, which is why you're not getting ass. But what you do is call yourself celibate so that you don't have to, like, really do anything, because you're like, well, I'm celibate. This is why it's not happening. So a lot of times, you know, dudes, they'll claim MGTOW because they don't want to have to deal with the fact of them not really interacting and getting shit popping with women, right? And so, I already could hear all the MGTOW dudes listening to this, like, oh, what are you talking about? It's not, you're just saying that because you're a dating coach and you're trying to sell products and you're trying to scam these guys with your PUA stuff. They're gonna say that. So, but anyway, but what's ironic about this is that, because, like I was saying that, they're saying it's a whole bunch of stuff in response to society and this and this and that. But at the end of the day, it's really just about their response to women. You understand? See, you can't really talk about MGTOW without talking about or implying women. You understand? You can't talk about MGTOW unless you either talk about women or there's going to be an implication of women, because even a lot of the societal things that, they're saying, like in men's rights, lots of it has to do with things that have to do with women, like guys getting married, alimony, child support, just a whole bunch of different shit that is basically applied to women, right? Because, see, the thing is this, because, certain MGTOW dudes will probably be like, no, it's not about that. It's not, but it's, you can't escape it. You understand? So basically, I'll put it like this. What you got to understand about life is this, is that, everything is connected. So what that means is that when you are focusing on one thing, it always implies the other thing that you might not even be focusing on, or it implies the opposite. Or what it does is that you have to understand that since everything is connected, it's a big picture. You got to see the big picture. It's kind of like, okay, let's say if I say to you, there's a man walking down the street, right? And if I say there's a man walking down the street, and then somebody tells me, hey, could you describe visually what you would see if there's a man walking down the street, right? Now, I can't just say this guy is putting one foot in front of the other and moving, right? Even though that's what he's doing. If I'm talking about a man walking down the street, I still have to talk about the ground. Because what is he walking on? You understand? This is what I mean where I'm saying everything is connected. Right? And also what you got to understand is that when you're talking about one thing, like I was saying earlier, it implies the other thing that you're not even talking about. It implies the opposite of what you're talking about. So you can't describe up without really talking about down. Try it. If you have to describe to someone what is up, you're basically going to have to talk about down. If you describe what hot is, you're going to have to talk about cold. Or even if you don't say the word cold, it is implied with your description. If you talk about back, you got to talk about front. If I go into a room, a big ass room, and we're sort of standing in the middle, me and a few people, and I say, hey, all of you guys go to the back of the room. You'll go to one side of the room, which is the back, but you didn't go to the other side, which is what? The front. So even though we just talked about the back, your actions went back there, but it didn't go up to the what? The front. We're talking. I'm just talking about go to the back of the room. Why are we even talking about the front? You see what I'm saying? You can't talk about the back without the front. You can't talk about hot without the cold. You can't talk about up without the down. You can't talk about MGTOW without the women. So the irony of the whole thing is that these guys, they're trying to escape what they can't even get away from. You understand? Men going their own way away from what? Women, maybe? Issues that have to deal with women? issues that have to deal with men in society, with their, with the connection to women, right? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's more to it than that. I don't know. Any of you MGTOW dudes, let me know what it is. Is there anything that has to do with MGTOW where there is no connection to women? Anything? Is there anything in MGTOW that has absolutely no connection to women? Right? So even in your quest of going your own way, you're forever tied to it. I said this in another video. I was talking about, dudes who sort of try to say like, oh, fuck all this, game stuff and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, I get what you're saying, but you're forever tied to all of this shit. There's a reason why when a hot chick comes near you, you actually want to smash. You understand? It's natural because it's part of the whole system. It's part of the whole universe. This is what happens. So, you can try to go your own way, but you're always going to find yourself in this situation with women. See, you got like I was saying earlier, you have the MGTOWs that's like, okay, I'm totally getting away from women, period. And then you got the MGTOWs who still smash girls. You understand? I co-sign more of those guys. You understand what I'm saying? I feel you on that because, and I think those type of dudes who are MGTOW, I would say that they are a little bit more closer to reality than the other guys who are just totally swearing off women. You understand? But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think. Any MGTOWs, let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.